I'm sure Putin believes that the distraction of the Israel-Gaza campaign is helping his own efforts to destroy Ukraine. But the problem is he's running out of time. Not only is he running out of time, possibly in the freezer as a dead person, but he's also running out of time with his own people. The presidential election is fast coming up, whether he's alive or dead, and at the same time, people are protesting again almost as vigorously as they did initially when there was an attempt to conscript a large number of Russian men into the army to fight in this absurd campaign against Ukraine, a special military operation. Now it's the wives who are standing up, as they did against the war in Chechnya. Indeed, that was one of the factors that brought that war to a close. But the wives are standing up and are protesting. Why should my child be without his father? Or why should our children be without their father? A 23-year-old man shot himself dead in a shooting range last week, rather than serve in Ukraine. It was in Moscow. And there's all the details are on a Telegram channel. And the man, known as Mark, had received a summons to report for military service. That's what his friends said. He would rather shoot himself, kill himself, than go on the special military operation and become fodder in the meat grinder of President Putin's vanity campaign, simply to drive up credibility for an election when the president is actually dead. It's an absurdity. The Kremlin is running low on credibility. If Putin is alive, who cares? If Putin is dead, who cares? And Putin's special military operation, it's losing support, and people are no longer indifferent. Initially, people were indifferent to the special military operation. Now they are beginning to react. And a conference this week has told the police and the authorities, persuade, promise, pay anything as long as it doesn't get out onto the street in any quantity, even 50 people. Stop the protests. Stop any sort of marching. Stop any banner waving. Just stop it. Stop these women. Civilians should not be taking part in any hostilities. So there'll be a new wave of clampdown. And actually, of course, if the police and the security forces are so busy attacking the domestic crowds, I suppose they're not really going to be that focused on attacking Ukrainians. The whole thing is falling to pieces, even with the distraction presented by the Ukraine, even with the distraction presented by the Israel-Gaza campaign. I don't see how the Ukraine war can keep going.